Now, I'm here to talk about Tinder and how to avoid that awkward swipe. Yeah, basically them ones. You know, when you go back on Tinder, you might have come out of a relationship, right? And I've definitely had this feeling where you're like, right, I want to go back on Tinder, but I'm scared that people that I've matched with previously, or my friends are going to see me on it, or my ex is going to see me on it, and it's just going to cause ag. And maybe there's certain people you just don't want to see. They've introduced this new feature on Tinder now where you can add in information about a certain profile and you can block them, which means they will never see you pop up on their feed and you will never see them. So it will ask for things like their name, their location, their age, and like their email address and stuff, so it all gets sent and collected and blocked essentially. And I think it's great.
Okay.
Because I've definitely, like I just said, I've 100% gone, do you know what? I'd sign up for Tinder if I knew my ex and someone else wasn't on
Wouldn't see it
around this area. Yeah.
I mean, it's a great idea from that aspect. When you're saying it, like you send in people's email addresses and stuff like that, I don't know whether that's so great, but...
Well, that's if you have it.
Oh,
but if not, you end it. You do a certain like their name and their age and the location. So anyone with those details will get blocked from you. Yeah.
So yeah, well, I mean, it will increase that's probably what they're doing it from that aspect. It's like, okay, what's stopping people signing up is they don't want their mates to see him or exes.
Yeah, and they've also gone on to say it's not only if you want to block your ex, but you might want to get rid of your boss or professionals around the area that you want to hide your profile from, and also any family members, which is a really good shout, because the worst thing you want is to go, oh wait, that's my uncle. That's my cousin. No.
That's my uncle.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I think like it's just a way where you can just be like, right, there's a certain way that my profile just won't get seen by the wrong people, which I think is a good shout.
I had a friend who saw his mum on Tinder.
Yeah, do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Equally, I don't know whether you'd want to know that your mum's on Tinder or not.
Well, this is what I'm saying. That was like... Obviously, the friend will remain nameless, but he was, it's like, bruv, you'll never guess what I've just seen. I'm like, what? And I just get a screenshot, and I'm like, shut up, that's some photo. You've just done it on an app. He's like, bruv, I fully haven't done it on an app.
To be fair, I wouldn't go on to this block feature and type in my mum and dad. You would just hope that didn't happen, you know?
True. Your parents are together. Very
no,
true.
No, I'm just saying, like, regardless. But yeah, basically the people of Tinder said we may not be able to save you from the awkward run-ins out and about in such places like coffee shops, but we're going to give you more control over your experience on Tinder. It empowers members with a peace of mind by helping create a worry-free space for them to spark new connections.
Well, listen, we've just had a message come through on a WhatsApp, which is very, very true. Good morning to Claire. She just messaged in and said, or you might want to use it to cheat and block your significant other.
Okay, that's a very toxic way of thinking, and I'm sorry that's come to mind. But we're trying to keep it as a nice, lightly positive.
Yeah, no, true. But
I ain't gonna lie to you, Claire. That's the first thing I thought of as well. So to everyone else who's been negative or has had someone cheat on them, that's exactly what I was thinking. But we move, and we try to think that some people are decent out here and they do want to date. Okay. All right, Claire, is that what you wanted to hear?
Miss LA went from, that's a toxic way of thinking, to, that's the first thing I thought of in the space of 10 seconds.
It's me. I'm toxic.
On that note, Mark Knight, If It's Love.
Flex Breakfast with Miss LA and DJ Sollie.